Welcome back. This is Eos. You are watching episode 13 of our Spellforce Conquest of Eo playthrough as an Astromancer on impossible difficulty with a random map with the Exiled and Hunted origin. So, last episode we did manage to pin down where the next constellation is. Sadly, it's right there. And we also decided to finally move the tower instead of trying to head there and getting besieged every time we leave the tower. We took the tower and moved on with it, and that actually helped us progress quite a lot. And this guy continues farming us goodies. Yeah, and continuing with them. So, one of the things that is holding us back is the fact that our units aren't very high in tier. For most of the game, they haven't been. Now it's slightly fixed, right? We have two heroes on the stack. We have one tier 3, tier 3. We have this, which hopefully will become very strong. A couple of tier 2s, right? So this is supposedly better as we gain some more levels on the ones that are missing them, but when we work with a bigger stack, I think firing those tier 2 units that we have been receiving for most of the game, I think it's been a good decision. Focusing on a single stack, I think that's what's allowed me to stay alive. Anyway, let us look at that, so many troops. First of all, I want to think about where we are heading. Ellen's quest over there. Or a Shaper Ruin. So we are gonna take care of this first. You have arrived at one of the camps Torek's rider gave you the location of. Hold on, we need more troops. Alright, there we go. We can take them! Wow, I'm glad I did that. Look at that, so close. There are enemies lying dead before you. You know that Torak, Grun, and all the orcs of Orgash will be thankful for what we have achieved. The Mysticos will be free again. Level up this dwarf, and we level up these mentalists. We're gonna give them... Alright, back into the tower, and over here is Power of the People. Oh, that is high level. Let's see what happens. We're gonna need a couple of days to regenerate, so we can take this shrine. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Well, we're kind of invisible. can move, but the tower is going to... Actually, we could move over here for a little bit, plop it down, get all of that gold. There we go. Ah, that one is occupied. It isn't that much. We are going to run our units this side. Gonna check that they don't have it already. I don't see it. Alright, that one's for you. Pass the turn. You wouldn't attack me. We're friends now. We have infiltrated Woodhome. I don't think I have even checked what they have as quests. Materials. What is going on with the elemental materials? So, the roses of Windhome. You have come to Windhome at a time of celebration and are invited to join the parade honoring the dwarven woman lying in the king's palace. Magnificently decorated dwarven men pilgrim to the large steps in front of the palace to place roses before the woman, or cite them the most beautiful poems and songs. What a spectacle! Moving closer, you notice a dwarf struggling with a great cask instead of flowers. His breath is very labored as he shifts the weight from one arm to the other. A muffled bump comes from inside, almost drowned out by the loud swish of liquid. Do you need some help with that? Relief spreads across the dwarf's face as he says, "Thank you, Grand Mage. My stamina is not what it once was." You have the cask carried up the stairs yourself. The dwarf follows, recites a few lines, and opens the lid, revealing a beautiful array of vegetables intricately carved into the shape of delicate flowers, pickled in vinegar. His gift is received with much admiration. At the bottom of the stairs again he says, "Thank you for helping me honor our traditions. Enjoy the celebrations." The rest of the festivities continue without further disturbances. Everyone enjoys themselves, ending the evening with a truly marvelous feast. A worthy end to this event. That is weird. So the other option was to call him out and break the pickle jar, thinking it was something dangerous. Oh, maybe that's the supposedly good option. No. For rewards? I don't know. I don't know. Alright. So, we're gonna grab this shrine. Get back in. Wait one more day. Are they blocking the entrance? Oh, there's a Shaper's Secret. It's inside their lands. Seat of Kings. Right there. Pretty close. So, excuse me, sir. Could you, like, not block the way? Okay, we are maxed out in health. Did I do this already? No, I didn't. Can I do this? Here we go. This shrine is atop a great hill, chiseled into the side of a boulder. The storm banner and soldiers around it are easy enough to spot. But why are they here at all is a curious thing. Last you checked, people from the West Guard did not honor Zarak as a guardian. My standing with the storms may help here. You march your troops quite openly towards the hilltop. When he sees your banner, the captain gives you a respectful nod. Well met, friend of the West Guard, he says. It is good to see you here, but why are you here? The orcs would like their shrine back. The captain's face falls. He thinks for a moment before ordering his soldiers away and motioning you aside for a quieter conversation. We know, in the West Guard, that your own goals do not align with ours. We accept that this means our enemies are not necessarily your enemies, but I must put that to one side. With all due respect, Great Mage, my orders are to hold this position. No affection for the local population will change that. I'm sorry, but if you wish for it to be otherwise, you must make it so by force. We will go. Let's try the other options. Oh, that is the only option. I don't like attacking them. They were quite reasonable. Maybe there's been a misunderstanding. Let's ignore this one for now. We are heading here. We're gonna have to give it flight. Where is it? Let's see, power of the people. You come back to the place of the broken shrine, perhaps expecting to have been completely removed. Of course, neither the soldiers of the West Guard nor the Purity care enough to have done so, and the locals have let the rubble lie, perhaps out of respect. 20 mana. Alright, I'm ready. It takes more effort than you were expecting to tap into the magical energies of the world and bend them to your will, so that the shrine is wrought back together. You feel the weight of every single one of the stone pieces pressing down on your mind, but you endeavor. Eventually, utterly spent, you are faced with a stone orc, head bowed and on one knee, lifting a bowl towards the skies. But something is missing. You rack your brain for what you might be missing, trusting that you have not left a random piece of stone lying around the ground. Zarak is considered to be a guardian of strength and glory. He demands a sacrifice of his supporters or his enemies. That must be it. You glance at the bowl. Yes, that is it. We must make a blood sacrifice to complete the work. You take some blood from those among your company who have it to spare, enough to fill the bowl, but not enough to kill them. You can feel the magical power seep back into the world from the shrine the moment the bowl is full. The shrine is ready to be used again. Turak and Hoon will be pleased. On to the other shrines. Wait, we have to actually fight them. Dang it. extra daily regen. Dream of the Dragon Slayer will grant 100% elemental resistance to someone who kills a wyvern. That is a really good one. Hey, I didn't even realize. Oh, that is sick. We are now an Archmage. For the last few days, you have been receiving reports of wolf sightings. Each day, they draw closer to people and their villages. Someone must have hexed them. Last night, I saw one strolling through our village like it was nothing, and the guard dogs didn't. Do a thing against it. Or indeed, we will keep our eyes open. Everybody's angry. How angry are they? A little bit angry. Alright. Fly, you fool. We need that. We need that thing. When it's a full moon, we need that moon shade. What can you do meanwhile? You try to that or Sky Iron. Nope, we can't do that. Alright, we gotta fight. Sorry. Sorry, my friends. It is what it is. That is not your shrine. We must liberate the shrine by force. At this shrine, Zarak has been fashioned into the likeness of an orc, howling in anger or bloodlust. Fitting as the Westguard soldiers lie dead at your feet, now the orcs of Orgash are free to worship at this shrine once again. Look, they had a choice to stay and block people from attending their shrine, or to step aside and let everyone have their own free thing, right? They were prepared to die for that. As much as it sucks. That just felt wrong. Like, why wasn't there another option? Like, considering how the game normally deals with this stuff, normally there should be like another option of, hey, look, can we negotiate? You know, it's so weird. Maybe my reputation wasn't high enough. I feel dirty. You're fired. How is the next level looking? 100. So, I feel relatively safer now in the tower. Now that we have this and this. Anything better here? No. Troop quarters, we never ended building one. Oh yeah, we did. Alright, we are friendly with Orgash. Cracks in the foundations. You find Torak and Groon building a small stone hut near Orgash's center, probably the widest, most open space in the whole city. Torak sees you as you approach and sets a brick down with a hearty laugh. Ah, I just realized, hold on. The orcs, these orcs in Orgash are supposedly the victims from the, they're being chased by, they're being unfairly chased by the people from Stormwatch who we just killed. So it seems like those people we just killed, they were under the impression that these orcs are evil, and that's why they were holding the altar for some reason to piss them off. That just makes it even worse because they didn't know that these guys are innocent. They might have been decent, and we just had to kill them. My friend, Torak calls. He tries to put his hands on your shoulders, only to breeze through your apparition so that he claps. After a moment to reset, he says, "Thank you for all you have done. I'm glad to have been helpful. You impressed, mage. Rune calls to you too. My expectations were low, but you have made me start to believe this fool's hope that we can actually succeed." She is clearly joking as she tilts her head at her partner. It is good to see them both in such a jovial mood. But I assume the work continues. Torak's face falls a little as you ask the question. He nods, going back to some building work as he explains to you. "You have already done much for Orgash. Truly, you have proven yourself to us. What remains is a grim task that I have wanted to ignore until now. You see, there are orcs here on the Mystic Coast who do not understand what it is we are trying to achieve. Is that a problem?" "I wish that it was not one," Torak tells you as he sets a stone into place. "Things were tense with them before, but they have now become worse. They accuse us of trying to force this place on them. Say that we are just as bad as the Westguard soldiers. Last night we were attacked and some of us were killed. This I cannot allow. They simply wish to have freedom. And they can have it," Torak insists. "We have never once told them they must come here or help us build this place. We have told them that they are welcome. There is room enough for all here. That is my message to them. That is what I want them to understand. This attack came without warning, without any reason. I do not want to fight them. So what would you have me do?" Torak brushes the dirt off his hands and thinks for a moment before saying, "That is my problem to fix, mate. I know this. To do that I must know what has changed, for I think something has. But if I ask questions now, they will be suspicious. I ask you to find out what has changed, why they attacked us, and I will do the rest." Very well. I'll tell you what I can do. There's cracks in the foundations. So I think we stay here for 6 days. Right? Yeah. We stay here for 6 days and then we move north. Eventually, we get close to Lorraine. Or not. I mean, we don't need the gold, really. We can just move on. Yeah, let's get the tower ready. This thing has costed me so much mana. I could tell them to move, and then to move as well. I could cast 2 sleepwalk spells. Alright, we're gonna do that. We are gonna fly over to 7 keeps. Oh, that was wrong. No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We know where that thing is. Over here. And I would like if you would mine instead. And you guys are you staying there? We could go take a look at this. Alright, we're gonna cast this over here. There we go. Get blessed. Hopefully it doesn't come back. Okay, it seems like they are patrolling Stormwatch fast. So this I can't take. Not sneakily like I want to. Alright, where is the next target? It seems to be one of the things about this scenario. Alright, here we go. Oh, when I say it cost me a lot of mana, I'm also thinking about the Shadow Cloak thing. Alright, we're gonna change that, yes, to freeze. A large gap opens into a vast tunnel system. From deep within you already hear the omnipresent drips of moisture, but you hear growling and cackling too. The dwarves believe their mold problem originates here. Let's start exploring. Without a warning, the tunnel opens up and you find yourself back where you started. Let's try again then. Without a warning, let's try again then. You emerge into a semicircular cave. White bones lie in clusters between mining carts and other equipment. You can see the large claw marks of moles where dwarves have used them to drag carts and ores from one place to another. A deep growl and tearing sound comes from one of the smaller tunnels leading the way. Whatever this is, we must kill it swiftly. Holy shit. Your path ends abruptly, falling down into a cavern with ridged walls and protruding sharp stones. A giant bear is feasting on a mole at the bottom of the pit, ripping chunks off and specking the ground with blood and meat. Hide our scent with furb and prepare an ambush. The bear did not sense the danger fast enough, sustaining some serious wounds. This thing can mind control beasts. Alright, here we go. I don't think we're gonna lose. I believe. Why are you on the opposite side?
Yes. Yes.
said it was gonna kill the bear. Clearly it was lying. Oh wait, no, I wanted to heal them before we finish. There we go. Those 2 or 3 conversions at the beginning were key, and the fact that the man had his choke point, oh, that was insane. The bear is defeated and quickly disposed of. Hopefully the moles will return now. So, we could get 10 research per day, we could get nimble to allies, we could refill actions of allied units. This unit and every ally in a set can gain 2 willpower. I think we're gonna take command. And these guys are getting more focus, and these guys are getting... How many times did you take focus burn? None. Okay. But still, melee damage. Okay, that was good. That was pretty good. And we are going to get this we're gonna get health regen. Really? You had to stand on that? Pass this here. And we're gonna levitate the tower. Alright, where are we going? people there. There's guerrilla warfare there. I'm more interested in getting this room over here from Lorraine. Yeah, so I double checked. I double checked online because I was finding it weird that Lorraine would give human barracks when I remember that the +1 to sack slot is war room or warriors. It ends up being Warriors Hall, and that comes from Odale and not Lorraine. And I don't think we have discovered Odale. Odale should be in a biome like Lorraine. So I suspect it's either here or somewhere here, but that is more of a marsh biome, and that is very close. It has to be here. So as soon as we're done with 7 keeps, we are heading that way. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass to move the tower all the way there. First we're gonna take care of Elin's quest, the one that's near us. Alright, here we go. That is 7 keeps. I really don't feel like reading all of this now. Oh, but we are. So, okay, here we go. 7 keeps. Darkvale Gate. The proud capital of the Highmark, seat of the king and the council, a seat of knowledge and learning, where the humans, dwarves, and elves live in harmony. Let's take a look at our resources. Alchemists. Considered tier 4. Soldiers. Tier 4 of, required tier 4 of reputation. Yeah. Okay, Darkvale Gate. Collect. A large notice has been nailed to one of the city's wooden gates. Call to all brave citizens of the Highmark. The undead from Darkvale plague our king's domains, wreaking havoc. The yeah, come on, they're undead. Wreak havoc on them. The crown promises great rewards to the brave souls who would dare the cursed woods of Darkvale and destroy the abominable monsters. Report to the Darkvale Gate, south of 7 Keeps, if you are willing to fight for the kingdom. A reward sounds interesting. Missing alchemists. You peruse the busy market stalls and notice a curiously empty spot in the otherwise crowded square. It's the old dwarven alchemist one of the neighboring traders offers as she sees you looking at the empty spot. Haven't seen him around for quite a bit. Perhaps worth investigating? Perhaps. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And we are heading west. Seeking Aldale. But that is something we're gonna leave for the next episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, as always, please leave a like or subscribe to the channel. And I will see you on the next one. Bye!